Hi, I'm Zolidis. I've been a playwright since about 1993 or so, almost 30 years. I have written a lot of plays. I've just published my 128th play. Here are my pro tips. The theater is a space of the imagination, and the audience comes and expects to use their imagination. So your greatest resource as a playwright is not the actors, and it's not your words, it's the imagination of the audience. Sometimes we get a little caught up in trying to be realistic or trying to imagine how to put something on stage. And we cut ourselves off from doing things that are imaginative, theatrical, explosive, impossible. You can put anything on stage because the audience is bringing their imagination to the table. Get your plays on their feet with your friends. To actually hear your words spoken, to hear actors do them, and as much as possible to do it in front of an audience. You can learn so much by actually seeing and hearing your plays, more than you would get from any commentary that any judge could ever give you. Get out there. Don't let anybody tell you that you can't do a play. You can do a play in your backyard with 3 friends and a couple of relatives. I think change doesn't come from the top down. I think it comes from the bottom up. And I think that young writers are ideally positioned to speak to other young people because you are part of the same generation, you're part of the same cohort, and you're affected by the same things. You can use playwriting to speak directly to people around you. Playwriting and theater in general is an exercise in empathy. You're able to fit into somebody else's shoes to perform a role. And as a writer, you're able to imagine multiple different personas that you could embody. Allowing yourself to examine multiple viewpoints is one way to bring about change in the world. I think young writers should participate in anything they can. The more experience you have writing, the better your writing is going to be. But mostly, it's because this is an important cause. Gun violence is a terrible scourge in our country, and it needs confrontation. Using your voice to raise the issue is so very important.